On January 8th of this year, while looking through some old data that we had taken with the Samuel Ocean Telescope at Palomar Observatory, we found, much to our surprise, an object 3 times further away than Pluto and bigger than Pluto itself. We're calling this new object the 10th planet in the solar system.
A remarkable discovery has been made in our solar system, a newfound 10th planet that has left us in awe. NASA has officially confirmed this incredible find and issued an initial statement. What we can disclose at this point is that this enigmatic celestial body surpasses Pluto in size. But how did NASA manage to locate this distant planet, and how did it remain unnoticed for such a long time? Allow us to introduce Gong-Gong, the 10th planet in our solar system. Gong-Gong was discovered in the vast expanse of trans-Neptunian space, heralding a new era in the field of astronomy. Scientists originally referred to this captivating dwarf planet as 2007 or 10. It was first spotted on July 17, 2007, by a team of astronomers from the California Institute of Technology, namely Meg Schwam, Mike Brown, and Dave Rabinowitz. Gong-Gong is an extraordinary entity within our solar system. Boasting a diameter of approximately 1,535 kilometers, it ranks as the 3rd largest known dwarf planet. This enigmatic world, along with the entire group of trans-Neptunian dwarf planets, remains shrouded in mystery, still not fully comprehended by scientists. Except for Ceres, which resides in the primary asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, the majority of minor planets orbit far from the Sun. These distant, diminutive, and frigid worlds pose a challenge for observation, explaining why most of them have only been discovered in the past decade. Pluto, however, has been known for a considerably longer period. Initially regarded as the 9th planet in our solar system, Pluto lost its planetary status when researchers uncovered other minor planets beyond Neptune. Presently, we have identified approximately a dozen of these planets, prompting the need to either include all of them as planets or establish a definitive boundary. As per the official classification, our solar system now consists of only 8 planets. Nevertheless, among amateur astronomers and space enthusiasts, Pluto remains the 9th planet, while Gong-Gong has now assumed the role of the 10th. Pluto serves as a prime example of the intriguing worlds harbored by these planetoids. Prior to NASA's New Horizons mission, our perception of Pluto depicted it as a desolate and lifeless world, immersed in darkness and isolation. However, in 2015, the veil of obscurity was lifted, and Pluto revealed its true countenance. We discovered that Pluto exhibits evidence of geological activity and potentially possesses icy mountains, an astonishing revelation indeed. Deep within this dwarf planet, there exists the possibility of warmth and water, raising the prospect of simple forms of life residing on Pluto. Gong-Gong, situated at the fringes of our solar system, is yet another enigmatic world that has captured our attention. This newfound celestial surprise orbits even farther from the Sun than Pluto. Remarkably, Gong-Gong exhibits an exceptionally slow rotation, requiring nearly 45 hours to complete a single revolution. This leisurely pace sets it apart from any other known celestial body in our solar system. The sluggish rotation of Gong-Gong may provide insights into its tumultuous past. It is plausible that this small planet experienced a collision with a larger celestial body, potentially one of the other dwarf planets, causing it to deviate from its original rotation. The surface characteristics of Gong-Gong pose yet another captivating enigma for researchers. Similar to Pluto, this planet exhibits a distinctive reddish hue, likely attributed to the presence of tholins. Tholins are intricate organic compounds that form when methane and other gases are exposed to solar radiation. This reddish coloration is regarded by scientists as an indication of Gong-Gong's rich and intricate chemical composition, which is highly intriguing. For a considerable time, The prevailing belief among researchers was that beyond a certain distance in space, only barren, rocky bodies would be found. However, our understanding is evolving as we discover that these trans-Neptunian planets are dynamic and active worlds, each offering its own surprises. Notably, Gong Gong presents evidence of water and methane, suggesting the existence of an icy and potentially geologically active environment. The phenomenon of cryovolcanism, characterized by the freezing of water and other volatile substances along with an active subsurface layer, could explain the geological activity observed. Previously, the dynamic geological features of the icy moons orbiting Jupiter and Saturn were attributed to the powerful gravitational forces exerted by these gas giants. Interestingly, the absence of massive planets in the vicinity of Gong Gong and Pluto raises questions about the source of their observed activity. The answer to this mystery likely lies within these dwarf planets themselves. Surprise! Gong Gong surpasses Pluto in size, making it larger than its renowned counterpart. The dwarf planet known as 2007 or 10 was the subject of close observation by NASA's Kepler space probe in 2014. For quite some time, it remained the last unnamed planet in our solar system and was one of several dwarf planets on a list. Initial analysis indicated that this object possessed a relatively dark surface and rotated at an exceptionally slow rate compared to other celestial bodies. Subsequently, researchers delved deeper into investigating this dwarf planet, unearthing a trove of exciting new details. The scientists conducting the study utilized data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope and archived data from the Herschel Infrared Space Observatory, which was a joint mission between the European Space Agency and NASA as part of the K2 planet hunt. This combination of resources facilitated a re-evaluation of Gong Gong's size estimation, leading to a revised measurement of its diameter. The newfound data suggests that Gong Gong is approximately 250 kilometers larger in diameter, potentially even surpassing the size of Pluto. The research report documenting these findings was published in the Astronomical Journal. This comprehensive study, encompassing the K2 and Herschel data, has yielded remarkable insights into the dimensions of Gong Gong, solidifying its status as a substantial and intriguing celestial body. Indeed, Gong Gong's elliptical orbit brings it close to the Sun, nearly matching the distance to Neptune, but it currently resides at a location twice as far from the Sun as Pluto. This vast distance poses challenges in accurately observing and studying Gong Gong within the expansive realm of space. The existence of numerous small planets in our solar system is a remarkable revelation. It is fascinating to note that these dwarf planets have been present all along, yet remained undiscovered until recently. Pluto, famously discovered in 1930 by American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh, was initially believed to be the elusive Planet X that scientists had been searching for. Nearly a century later, it became clear that Pluto was not alone in its category. In 2005, the dwarf planet Eris was discovered, boasting a diameter of approximately 2,326 kilometers, making it nearly as large as Pluto. Eris is notable for its highly elliptical orbit, which takes it far beyond the confines of the Kuiper Belt. Shortly after Eris, another dwarf planet named Haumea joined the group. Haumea possesses an elongated ellipsoidal shape and has a diameter of around 1,632 kilometers. These discoveries have expanded our understanding of the diverse and intriguing world of dwarf planets within our solar system. Haumea's rapid rotation, completing one revolution in just 4 hours, is indeed responsible for its peculiar shape. This fascinating dwarf planet also captivates researchers with its ring system and 2 moons, Hi'iaka and Namaka, with diameters around 1,430 kilometers. Makemake, the third largest known dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt, stands out with its bright icy surface, abundant in methane and ethane gases. Gong, also classified as a trans-Neptunian object, joined the ranks of these dwarf planets in 2007. Each of these celestial bodies possesses unique characteristics and intricate processes, offering valuable insights into the history and evolution of our solar system. While these dwarf planets contribute significantly to our understanding, it is important to note that Gong is not considered the elusive Planet X. Speculation surrounding the existence of a 10th planet, often referred to as Planet X, has circulated in space for some time. Initially, this hypothetical object was dubbed Planet 9, but with the discovery of Pluto, it became known as either Planet 10 or Planet X. The search for Planet X continues, but Gong is a distinct and separate entity within the realm of trans-Neptunian objects. The notion of an additional planet, often referred to as Planet X, arises from the observation of certain rotation patterns and orbital behaviors exhibited by known planets. In the case of Uranus and Neptune, scientists have detected periodic distortions in their orbits that suggest the presence of a massive object exerting significant gravitational influence. These distortions lead researchers to infer the existence of another substantial planet located beyond Neptune. Planet X is postulated to be slightly smaller than Neptune, but considerably larger than minor planets and dwarf planets. It is theorized that this mysterious planet could possess a vast orbit around the Sun, potentially extending beyond the recognized boundaries of the solar system. If Planet X were to have an orbital period of 10,000 years or longer on a highly elliptical path, it would only approach the inner regions of the solar system every few thousand years. During such a close approach, the planet would become visible to observers on Earth. It is important to note that the existence and characteristics of Planet X remain speculative at this point, with ongoing research and observation aimed at confirming or refuting its presence.